Da 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 da. Can you believe that? I was muted the whole time. $1 bill? So you didn't hear anything I said if you're still in here. I was like, am I really the greatest player since I'm about to land on Duna? Well, I'm not going to say about to land, but... Thank you, Koi. But, quick question. Is this little light bothersome? Is it fine? Because, I mean, I've seen what a lot of people can do in this game. Well, usually I had it positioned in a way where it wasn't, like, in the way. I could use a bigger heat shield. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. That's gonna make things a little easier. Okay. So, we want to get to Dune. The thing about that is we're probably gonna need some kind of lander. Question is, it's probably more heavy. I have no idea how to build a lander. What, do you... Unnecessarily complicated, but whatever. Crew capacity is only 1. Well, let's take this. Okay. I don't know what the fuck. That's it. I really don't have anything here. What does Steam get? Someone made a B2 Spirit? That's cool. Millennium Falcon. Someone made some cool stuff in there. I don't want to steal any though. No, don't care for those. I think this was a good start. If the only difference is, so we're gonna get rid of the science, at least the big science bay, right? We like this. We like that it has a decoupler. I don't know, I might have to watch a video, 'cause I don't know what I'm doing. Is the tank really that small? Holy crap. It's a tiny ass tank. Yeah, boo yourself. We'll probably need some mono repellent for sure. we only need about 600 Delta V. I know that much. Maybe? Already did. Wallowing in self-pity. I was at 7:30. Oh, yeah. Can't miss that. I also feel like we don't have to be that complicated. Because as a lander, all we wanted to do is land. Right? Landing on Duna, we'll probably need parachutes for sure. Simply enough to get where you need to be, and the bells and whistles are as necessary. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, parachutes for sure. Alright. We'll need these for when we want to reconnect. Alright, now fuel. Okay, there we go. X200. Okay. How much? And then we need a rocket on the bottom of it. What rocket? We said, maybe a pair of these guys? Delta V does that give us? Thruster weight is 215, Delta V of 1300. That's good. Okay. Let's stick this back on here for a sec. Let's take this off and this off. Now we need the main rocket. The main rocket only needs one person. Maybe we should do it the other way around. No. Oh, I need, before I do anything, I like having these, but those small tanks of monofilament, those are the biggest ones we have. There we go. It's fine. Stick those there. Those look like they need to be scooted over. And then, but this is going to widen our base when it comes to landing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. We don't need 4. We'll burn way too much fuel doing that. There we go. And then when these extend, beautiful. Oh. Take the top off and there's our lander. Honestly, I'm okay with it. We have a bot. Get out of here, bot. Oh, yes. We don't need all of this power. Let's shed some of that. We do need more of the science stuff that we didn't take last time, like the atmospheric. And then the seismic. Alright. We have thermometer. We have the atmospheric fluid spectro. We have the seismic. We do have a storage unit with batteries. Survey scanner's not for this. We already had that, so we could take that off. Since that's the case, let's move him over here. We have light bars. Ah, scanning module. Okay, balance things out. Increase the accuracy of orbital survey scanners. Oh, so that's all it does. It doesn't give us any science that's screwed in. This just helps with something. Okay. Extra mono repellent. We have fuel. We have 1200 Delta V. Apparently we only need 600 to get off. We have parachutes to slow us down. Here is our lander. We need communications. And it would be nice to also have panels. Those are not the ones I need. 1x6. Because power is important. Not 4. 2. There we go. Okay. Chutes, repellent, science, solar panels, batteries, fuel, repellent fuel, lander, communications. We don't need anything major. We just need something where we can communicate as needed. Right there's good enough. Okay. I think that's good. Simple, crude, does the job. It'll get us on Duna and maybe even some other planets. What we might do, we might test it on the Mun first to see how we do landing, and we also need to practice our rendezvousing. I don't know anything about rendezvousing. I meant to do my research, and I did not. Okay. I think what we would also like is this ship being the one that we come back down with. So we will need heat shield, too big. Heat shield. What kind of temps can those things handle? 2,000 Kelvin. Well, it'll be close, but we'll see. Could also use them to slow down. Okay. Now we need just a small one. Alright. That one's gonna control the mothership. We will need disconnectors, decent size. That's where these are gonna go. We're gonna have to redo that. Here. I hate it. It's not bad. Looks like a bullet, kinda. Okay. Even with all of that, the Delta V is still good enough. I do feel like I'm forgetting to add that. There we go. When it decouples, it needs something to couple back onto. Okay. How's that looking? Of things around. These have 0 thrust away, just not strong enough, huh? Oh yeah, that was from our experimenting. That fun experimenting we was doing. Okay. Hopefully, someone with bigger brains than me will come in at some point and inform us if we're not doing well. So I would like to bring 2 pilots and a scientist, right? 1 pilot stays here. 1 pilot goes here with the scientist. That's kind of my plan. High gain antenna. Just stick that guy right there and call it good. works. Okay. Just this one rocket, how much? We have 3,000 Delta V. It's enough to get us into space, but it ain't gonna do the job that we need of getting us into space. We need like massive tanks. Alright, there's one set of tanks. Do we have any that are bigger? Is that our biggest tank? Looks like it. People shooting off fireworks on a weekday. Okay. I kinda like this so far. Why are you so goofy, huh? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was. I'm sure it was a hot mess there without me. It usually is. How about one more tank? Oh yeah, yeah. Just had an interview. Had to get up at 3 in the morning. Yeah, I think it did. Okay. Struts. There we go. Okay. I like it. I like it. What does it do? Adapter. Oh. Okay. We need to take this guy off. Bore him up. Oh, too high. Aerodynamic, large engines. Thrust to weight. It's 1.34. Central engine. Probably gonna be Poodle. Okay, 1.34. Not quite strong enough. Damned. About that. 4. Jesus. How strong are these things? 2.24. What if they're by themselves? 1.29. They're so cute. So tiny. Thinking. What can we do to give us 18 to 2,000? Something to where the fuel. Okay, new breakthrough. Fluid dynamics have made the FTX fuel duct a reality. Sewage pipe painted yellow. Most agree that the yellow is a relatively nice color and that the fuel line's indeed able to pump fuel from side-mounted fuel tanks. After the recall, have arrows painted on the the fuel flow direction so engineers can tell which way around they're supposed to go. Oh, so I need to pay attention to the arrows. So if we connect here to here, yeah, that's the flow rate we want. Just like that. Okay. Okay. Parachute, thrusters, decouple. Probably detach instead of decouple. Probably don't need the decoupler. Well, we can decouple, move him over, then detach. Well, yeah. Something like that. I think we'll just move that up. Just in case. Don't want to mess that up. That'll pop that off. We have the decoupler for that. Engine burns. Okay. All of these going up only 1.35. let's look it up. How much TWR? The ideal thrust to weight ratio depends on your flight phase, but you generally want 1.3 to 1.5 on the launch pad. Okay. How much will we have with just the 4? Okay, really? Just the 4 will have 1.34? Well, why will we have... Oh, really? Okay. I'm okay with this. How much delta V do we need to leave Kerbal? How much to get to Duna and back? $7,500 to $10,000 for Duna. Can we see our maximum delta V we have? Is there anywhere we can see our maximum delta V? $2,000, $3,000, $3,900. Might not be enough. What we can do. 0.34 is quite a bit. Can we add another tank? X232. How does that mess with it? 1.28. It's like, I'm pretty sure we can get to Kerbal. I think the problem is getting back. I think that's going to be the hard part. Does that make sense? We made it off the skin of our teeth last time. That was without landing, and we didn't bother getting an orbit. Orbit is gonna burn a decent amount of fuel. Maybe what we could do, I don't know how much this would help, but if we broke this down into phases, right? Will that help? Of course, that just adds more weight. Alright, really doesn't add much to the fuel. I mean, it does because Delta V's 800 here, Delta V's only 200 here. So it does help because there'll be less weight to carry. I think we're gonna have to roll with that. We'll have a lot of Delta V left with this, right? So maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to launch and then set our orbit with these giant ones. Don't know. Anyways, let's set our crew. We have no available crew. Why do we not have any available crew? Duna 1. No, that's lame. Freedom 1. Where's our crew at? We usually mess around. Yeah, that's what I thought. Problem is when we mess around, it saves everything. So if anybody dies, they die. Let's get this scientist, this pilot, and this pilot. Okay. So pilot 1, we need here. Pilot 2, we need here, and pilot 3, we need here. Okay. Like, it's fucking Thursday. Pop fireworks on Friday. Okay. Saved. Let's launch. Hold on. Let's not launch yet. This is what we're going to do. We have a lot of seats here, so we're going to use this aircraft to practice our rendezvousing. We have 2 science things that could use some reworking. So what we're going to do, scientists, you're going to stay, and you're going to stay. Yeah. Just some practice first. Tee up. Full throttle. And we launch. Why is there no stabilizers? We put stabilizers down there before. Is it because all the moving and crap that we did that they just kind of went away? I guess so. pretty at all. In fact, I hate it a lot. There you go. I like that a lot better. Okay. Oh yeah, we never actually looked up what we were asking to get Kerbal. $3,400, huh? We don't quite have 3,400, which kind of sucks. Here's Johnny. How's it going? Rough. I'm trying things I've never tried before and know nothing about. Rendezvousing and Apollo style lander. You seem to probably have more knowledge about this game. I try to go bare basics with my lander. Let me pull it out real quick. This is my lander. Simple. It's got the decouples. Got the main thing, got the thrusters, got the parachutes, got all my science with power. I have a little extra monofilament. I have a satellite dish to send info if needed. I'm using these rockets. Hopefully they don't burn too much fuel, but I like them. So I want to get to orbit. I want to make sure the decoupling and recoupling is working properly. As long as you have the tracking upgrade unlocked. I should. I'm doing science, like everything's unlocked. Oh shoot. There we go. Alright. I just don't know how to get more Delta V. That's the problem. X out, full thrust. Everything should be anchored down. Just gonna, whoa. Did I not tee up? I did. Are you just vastly imbalanced right now? Or we have to find a way to fix that? Steer. You're already drifting. Why? Send a second one up in a lower orbit and set the other ship as target. Set a maneuver to get your separation down and around 2 kilometers or lower. I'm sure that made sense to someone. I feel like feeling this guy is causing it to be off balance. Why are those there too? Do I have them on both sides? No, I don't. Then why are they there? There's tutorials for it. Look up Scott Manley, how he... Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably need to. Best we can do right now, though, is practice. Even his old videos are still valid. Yeah. Sticks out though. Scott's videos are awesome. Yeah, that's what people are saying. Let's just go with that. Then we'll practice. Alright, you want to send one ship up into high orbit and then send a second one up in lower orbit. Set the other ship as target. Set a maneuver to get your separation to a down to around 2,000 kilometers or lower. I mean, I already have ships up there, so I can just kind of use this one. Alright. Hopefully, I'm not grossly... If we move these guys up here, it'll be a little easier to control. Why not? Why not? Kerbal Space Exploration. It's an interesting name. Very straightforward and to the point. Okay, full throttle, SAS on. Like, you're a pilot. Isn't this supposed to be, like, easier for you to steer, sort of? And for some reason, it's just grossly off balance. With a pilot, we won't need super strong communications, so we can get rid of this shit. We just need strong enough communications between the lander and the main pod. Alright? Right. I'm glad we all agree. I might need to fire the center one just to keep things balanced, I guess. But these have vector, so I shouldn't need to. What is causing you to be so off balance, huh? get a close encounter with your target, you just retrograde to your target and burn 0 meters per second, then aim to the target and burn just a little to move towards them. Then you retrograde to the target. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, shit. Probably don't even need 2 batteries. Alright, isn't there a way to see aerodynamic overlay? Seems fine, seems center. Thrust overlay, centered. Off kiltered, it seems like. No, I think we got it. Yeah. Maybe. It's like the only aircraft that I'm having trouble with staying straight. Come on now. What the heck? I just want to get to space. I don't know why it's swaying so much. I'm not even pressing anything. Just trying again. I know why. It's not pointy enough. That's why. That looks even worse. Okay, let's take those off. Put these guys on. What we're gonna do instead. below surface portion 100%, 20%. Couldn't be those things. They should be making it fly much easier. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble today. It's because a dollar bill jinxed me. Talk about how I'm already going to Duna. I'm never gonna make it now. Oh, forgot the freaking. Come on now. It's a terrible day in the neighborhood. The neighborhood. The neighborhood. So how's everybody's day going compared to mine? Who? Oh, we were doing so good. What happened? Alright, let's get rid of the funny nose. I mean, no promises that's what it is, but... I swear if it flies straight, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Try fins on the boosters. Yeah. Yeah, let me give this a try. I don't get it. Try fins on just the boosters. No seconds threaded? What do you mean? I wonder. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Kinda, but not really. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm wobbling. It's really all you're gonna have me move it, huh? Alright. Let's start this tank over then. Jesus. Okay. Might be a little high, but that's fine, because I should be able to. And then nose here. And then we're going to strut the top. And the bottom, I'm doing this and I'm gonna just realize it's probably gonna take it away once I pick it up and try to. Once I do this. Oh, nope, they stayed. Sweet. Okay. What about up in here? Maybe this is causing problems too. Yeah. So maybe if we strut it down, because maybe as we take off, it's going like this. Yeah. Strut it down, it won't do it anymore. Okay. Let's get back to our tail fins. I think we might have added one too many tanks. Yeah, we added one too many tanks. There we go. These things look ridiculous. Okay, let me put these struts back on. Struts on the bottom, struts on the top. Dude's roughly in the middle. Got struts here now in case it's like top wobbling. Decent amount of delta V. I've already wasted an hour just for trying to take off. Brilliant. It did not fix the problem. Which is crazy, because center of mass seems good. Alright, I need to run to the restroom. I'll be back. Oh, you have a separate lander. Right-click main pod when you go to launch and click control from here. Oh, that makes so much sense. So basically I'm lifting off, but I'm not controlling from the right pod. Well, let's find out. Can't do it from here, that sucks. Maybe? I mean, if I have to restart, I will. Well, now it's just going just fine. What the heck? Even though I reversed everything. All I did was reverse everything, and now it's just fucking peachy. There's no way. Just No way. My pro grade is showing. Is that what it has to be? Does it have to be reversed? Yep. Not late at all. What's up, Susanator? Okay, so next time I know, start with this, then put this on. Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah. I am still trying to figure everything out. $1.50 Costco hot dog. I'm learning as I go. I've spent an hour and a half realizing I have my controls backwards because I built it bass-ackwards. Because I had it bass-ackwards, it just couldn't fly straight, which was quite annoying. But now we got it. No, JT, I'm never making it to Duna. I know how to dock. I don't know how to rendezvous. Wolfie was giving me some hints, so I'd say revert to launch for the 500th time. Oh, what is going on? You're right, JT. Alright, we're gonna do a complete restart. Complete reset. Complete restart. Don't make me pull out the piss missile. With other crafts and other stuff you can dock. Yeah. Alright. Keep the main rocket. Getting rid of all that. Don't need all that. Don't need that. Keep the docking. Well, I got a satellite. I just haven't docked with it. And then we do want right size. So I recommend 2 stages, only carrying the lander, the only carrying the fuel, and the science junior if you're doing campaign or science mode. Yeah. I'm trying to do a rough copy of what's his name? Matt Lowe? I have good enough rockets for what he was doing though. Hold on. Matt Lone. one of his playlists. I learned a lot from it. Clone Aerospace 2 was his first Duna mission. I don't need something as complicated as him though. Yeah, Matt Lone. Okay, I see what he's doing different than me. I know what I'm doing wrong. Well, I'm doing everything wrong, so. Oh, we'll start with this guy. Couple. He just has a science buddy. He doesn't have a storage. No, I'm doing science. That's a little small. That's not what we want. I think we'll go with a little big. Little big is fine. Little big is fine. Maybe we will call this rocket Little Big. Open. We'll stick Science Buddy in there. Unit. Don't need that. Need the usual culprits. And one of these. Guy on this side to kind of balance it out. Okay. Got. We need electricity, some power. Caused that issue earlier as the game goes based off of root part. If you build the lander first, it registers as the root. Luckily, the root button exists at the end of the place and rotate. Yeah, that makes sense now. And the reason I lost control in that last one was probably user error, more or less. Okay. Close. If the root is upside down, it will control upside down. Yeah, it didn't like anything that we were doing. Too small. Fuel tank. Oh yeah, I had fins on rocket. Yeah. Too small. Monofilament. Trust me, I am bad at forgetting my lander on top and having my ships control funny. Okay. I want to use these. Hopefully they don't burn too much fuel, but I can always tone it down. Tone them down. It looks goofy. Goofy is okay though. Okay, and then now underneath, how many people does that hold? One. So our scientist is the only one that's going to go down. If that's the case, actually we can have a pilot go down. Because once we land, we can do all the science we need and then take back all. Probably need another clamper. It doesn't want to. Well, if those are good in that attached radially, they are so heavy and inefficient. Yeah, I figured as much. Figured they would be. Oh shit. Clicked off my screen. It just looks right though. So I forgot what Matt Lone does. Hold on, let me get my unofficial sponsor of Gold Peak. What he does, he takes off, right? He takes off normal. And then when he's in space, he'll detach, flip it around, and reconnect, and then take off that way. Why? I don't remember. Okay. This will be a 2-pod. We'll have one pilot in here, one scientist in here. More because it copies Apollo, yeah. Command pod. In case we happen to do any science, you can yeah, that's essentially what I'm trying to do. Not quite that smart, I have to look into it, yeah. Yeah. That's not gonna work. So I want them to come back on this, so this needs Heat shield. Decoupler. That still works good. Yeah, see? I got pins. Still need comms. Comms. Oh, okay. Shit, this whole episode might be just designing my rocket and going from there. So go back to the Mun or Minmus with a new science stuff and research to get more science out of it. Don't think I've done that, but it'll be a good way to practice. I think I've done that. I might have done that? I don't know. Oh, I did like doing... Can I grab that, please? No, because I'm not on the right screen. Just because... I need the decoupler. How big of a rocket did he go? He has all those fuel tanks and everything. All for his own little... That's what this is basically. Too big. Too small. I like that. Up what I'm putting down, just a little extra fuel for that top burner. What happened to the OG Kerbal? I can cut cams if necessary. I think all of our messing around last one got them killed. Weigh a lot more though. rover with me? Kerbal's right around on? Oh, I'm not there yet. Let me save that real quick. I know bigger's not always better. 285, that ain't gonna get me shit. Damn it. Maybe I need these right here. Bigger fuel tanks. Oh well. Might go with the piss missile model. Okay. The Pistol 2.0. Oh, we already have Piss Missile 2.0. It'd be like 3.0. That's what I need. I know I was probably forgetting something. Too many, but oh well. Okay. Probably take the tank off of here. There we go. Can we put him back in his own? Okay, so we'll have these first ones to burn, and then these ones to kind of get us there. 1,000. We have 0. But because it's not focused down here and up there. And why is there 4 of them? Blah. Okay, let's just see what we can do this. Let's get to the Mun or something, and we'll try it out. See if we can get off the planet before I rage quit. Such a complicated game. Alright, burners. Detach. Yeah, we'll bust that off. And before we launch, almost forgot something. Almost 2 hours and I've gotten nowhere. This is why I usually practice before I get on. I look less like a dummy. That into a 12-4. We'll get there. We'll get there. I need more water. Hold on. There we go. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And Duna. Bill Kerman is currently driving Rover right now. Well, I'm happy right now. We have a smooth liftoff. Thanks, Bob Bear. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but it's been a struggle. It's been a little rough, to say the least. Got here. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you've gotten here for my very first practice launch of this rocket. Yes. Very first. Gustav Ma, hello, hello. A lot of people coming in. Okay. Do we have enough thrust to... What if we just tone them up a bit. Get to where we need to go. Like this newfound hype of KSP is from the Artemis mission. I mean, hey, I'm benefiting from it. So, I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm jive. But we have a bit of a problem. We're too big. What can I do to help with that? Hey, that actually helped. So we'll just go prograde. Burn heavy. Till the other side is good. I mean, how do I get it to where it's not acting like a boat? You know, like a boat only moves when the engines are running, right? You can't steer it. Is there something I can do to make it where it doesn't do that? Where I can, like, what's considered the sail? This was terrible, by the way. Anyways. Is there a device or something I can connect to it that'll help it rotate without having boosters going? Does that make sense? Like these stabilizers. Containing a larger, heavier array of reaction wheels, these spin very quickly to create torque without wasting propellant. These larger wheels are driven by large electric motors, so keep an eye on our electric levels. Like, are these worth putting on here? And where would I put it? Right there? Yeah? So I just slap it right there and call it good? I want them. Okie dokie. Alright, so what we'll probably do is I'm going to move this down, because I'll probably detach early. Put one below the lander, and one near the middle of the rocket. How? Just... I don't think that connected. To rebuild the whole rocket. You don't even need to use RCS to turn. Well, let's see what happens with one. Yeah, how much boost do we got here? 1.5, so we definitely can tune this one down. Also be less flippy. Oh shit, I wish I would have known that. Hold up, I need to grab me another water. I have to prepare for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to redo my thumbnail. Not landing on Duna, question mark, more like designing Duna lander. Okay. Let's go. Sponsored changes are ruining you drinking something that isn't Cold Peak. Well, I've already had a lot of sugar today, and I still have my Cold Peak bottle ready, waiting. I try to avoid too many tips because not sure how you feel about tips. I mean, it depends on what tips we're talking about. Thanks, Wolfie. Thanks for coming around, supporting me for 2 hours of struggle. We'll see you around. Oh, thank Power Wolf tomorrow. 1.0 comes out. It's obvious that I need a break from this game too. Got myself, I like playing, yeah. I'll get there. I'll just need some practice. Well, I feel better about myself. Now I can catch up to $1.50 Costco hot dog. Even though I have a ways to go. Oh. A384. Well, if you fail, try again. Well, that's the plan. We're gonna wait till we get to about 70K before we adjust. Actually, we should be able to now. I want to see how that works. Okay, it's adjusting. And as KSB players fail a lot, a speed that you have little to no wind resistance, yeah. But hey, it's tilting. That one little piece made a huge difference. But I think we'll go to, where do we want to go? Minmus Mun to try out our new rover lander. Oh, Wolfie, before you go, I was testing out my idea with the parachutes, and putting them on one side actually helped out a lot. They didn't explode. I got it to where it was like below five. I was like at 5 meters per second, and when they landed sideways, it just boop, just nice and soft. It's funny because I was doing that, and then I watched a Matt Lone video, and I guess he was in some competition, and he made a freaking rocket lander where it came down on its own, and I was like, well, once you think you're getting ahead a bit, someone else shows you how far behind you are. Alright, 5 seconds till I burn. Okay, good enough. Those are so low on fuel, I might as well deploy that. Decouple those. You're not going to do all of them, are you? Alright, we'll do one at a time then. Yay, space debris. Okay. Mun's orbit is a little easier to get to. So let's try the Mun. And because we launched at a good time too. Okay, 9 minutes. Will there be a dedicated stream on injecting trash into space? Yes. Yes, there will be. If I can get rendezvousing done right, we'll do the whole picking up trash too. Also, some advice for you can aero brake in Dunas so you can capture in a stable Duna orbit. I did mean multiple times to get a good orbit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, it would probably be better. Okay, come on now. Stupid thing. Click. Right click. Exit. Thank you. It would probably behoove me to have a high orbit, yeah? Oop, too far. Oop, not far enough. Oop. 6970, that should be good. Okay. Shift to maneuver. Our rocket now looks ridiculous. With our goofy lander on it. Are those falling back into space? Or falling back into orbit? Oh, I can't even tell. It looks like it, don't it? They're just floating right below us. Alright, we are in position. Let's warp to our target. No, they went back into orbit. Maybe since I was thrusting away, I was pushing them, slowing them down. Totally on purpose. Totally on purpose. Okay. 5 seconds. I still think something's messed up. It's showing 0. Shit. How am I going to detach this? I can't even see the thing because the reaction wheel's in the way. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Hold on. We had such a good start, too. Such a good start. My poor brain. It's feeling so defeated. So broken. Doesn't help that I'm super tired. I had to get up at 3 in the morning. Luckily, I don't have to get up again. Seems right, right? Seems wrong. No, it seems right. Okay. Probably didn't need to do that, but I'm so glad I have such a decent audience to come out and watch me fail. Oh yeah, I wanted to say thank you. I got 4 subscribers on my last stream, which was pretty awesome. Oh. And then that. Did you fix yourself? Okay, 0.36. All right. Sun starts. What do you think that is? Is that sunrise or sunset? Don't know. Very good launch. Probably my most, let's say, efficient, but probably one of the best launches I've done. A little bit of wiggle though, which makes me nervous. There we go. Okay. A lot more fuel in my last tank there. Make it way. What? Go to bed, cat. Okay. 40-second burn, not bad. Actually, might be less. 27-second burn. Ooh, that's good to know. Shaves 20 seconds off. Wow. Same 782. That's fine. That's good enough. In fact, it should give us a good push. Not exactly what I want. Oof. I don't know why you're giving me such a rough orbit, but oh well. We'll just accept it. Okay. We have our orbit, even if it is horrible. Once we get lined up, we'll fast travel. And we hopefully get to test out our lander. Damn, we don't get multi-speed? What heck? I guess we're waiting. But yeah, full release of Power World comes out tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. Trying to build a following of not just Kerbals, Carbonites. Trying to build a following of that wants to see me, if that makes sense. Not just the games I play. I know that's hard to follow now because I'm being mostly quiet, but oh, and my time's gonna shift too because I got myself a new job. That's why I had to wake up so early. This job starts a lot earlier in the day. That just means earlier streams. I'm still gonna try to stream mostly every day. Okay, bird's coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just glad to finally be testing a lander, my hollow style, and then practicing my rendezvousing, which is probably going to go equally as bad. Okay. Warp here. I think what we can do now is open this up. I have one solar panel. I didn't other side it. That's fantastic. There we go. Didn't matter. Turn the lights on. Oh, and I don't have any lights either. That sucks. Someone help me out. How can I get it to where I'm not like focused right here? Where I'm focused up here. How can I do that? Is there a button I can press? Because it's so annoying. Okay, we already got all that data. Nobody? That's quite annoying. When I zoom in, this is what I see. Oop, shit. Okay. Oop. Give it a minute. It's trying to adjust. Shift, shift, shift. There we go. Okay, 50 seconds. Doing pretty good though. We haven't even detached this fuel tank, which is good. Depending how much we need. There we go. 90 and 336. How did that happen? Yes, one mission to test the lander, exactly. We have enough fuel. We can adjust this back down. I just want to see how these rockets perform. I know they're not the most efficient, but I know for Mun, they're going to be good. What is what's the best thruster that you would recommend for the Duna mission, to get my lander off? Close enough. Okay. Now, this needs to stay up here, right? Are we free? Free. Target. This is not easy, is it? I think I have all my thrusters are all yucked. Get back here. Okay. This is not like the thrusters on their backpacks. Floating down in a way. See, when I do this, all it does is spin. I need you to set him as target. There is a Kerbal in here, isn't there? No, oh, you're joking. I have both my Kerbals in one and nothing in this one. No freaking wonder. Well, lesson learned. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm dozing off. Might not look it, but I'm fine to keep my eyes open. Thanks for coming out and watching me fail. It was fantastic. It was fun. I appreciate it. Hopefully I see you guys here. Tomorrow, while I play Pal World and figure out how I'm going to do that, we will come back to this though. We will come back to it. I do want to get to the Duna mission. I do want to do better at these. Oh, I didn't even have one or the other. Okay, but I think we got something good here. I really do. I think we got something pretty good here. Alright guys, thanks for coming out. I'm going to bed. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Bye. Bye.